All right, listen up. I don't care if you're playing Sunday League on a muddy pitch, in the schoolyard with your mates, or just kicking a ball around the street. Every single football player wants to feel like a boss in 1v1 situations. You know the moment. The defender's staring you down, you got the ball at your feet, and the crowd? Well, maybe it's just your dog, but still, the crowd is waiting to see what you'll do. Most beginners, they freeze, they panic, they either smack the ball straight into the defender's shin or do that awkward spin move that ends with them falling on their backside. And that's fine, we've all been there. But today, I'm gonna show you how to flip the script. Today, you're gonna start becoming the kind of player defenders absolutely hate to face. And here's the kicker, you don't need insane pace. You don't need to be 6'2" with tree trunk legs, and you definitely don't need Ronaldo's gym routine. What you need is what Messi had his entire career: skill, timing, and intelligence. Messi turned defenders inside out not because he was the fastest or strongest, but because he mastered the art of the 1v1. And that's what I'm about to teach you. But a lot of players think 1v1 means pulling off some flashy freestyle trick like a rainbow flick or an elastico. Nah, bro, that's TikTok football. Real 1v1 dominance is simple, sharp, and effective. Messi didn't waste time juggling the ball over defenders' heads. He used basic moves, but he executed them with perfect timing and confidence. That's the secret sauce. So here's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna break down 5 Messi-inspired skills that'll turn you into a nightmare for defenders. And along the way, I'll sneak in 7 key techniques or principles you absolutely need to master. By the end, you won't just know the moves, you'll understand why they work and how to train them. Number 1, the body feint, the art of selling a lie. The first weapon in your 1v1 arsenal is the simplest and honestly the deadliest, the body feint. If Messi had $1 for every defender he sent to buy hot dogs with this move, he could have bought Barcelona instead of leaving for PSG. Here's how it works. The body feint is all about making the defender believe you're going one way when you're not. Sounds obvious, right? But here's the thing. Most beginners mess this up because they only move the ball, not their body. They'll nudge the ball slightly to the side, but their chest, their hips, their eyes, everything else screams, "I'm still going straight." And defenders aren't dumb. They read your body language before they even look at the ball. So, step by step. 1. Approach the defender with control, not full speed. 2. Plant your standing foot slightly to the side. 3. Drop your shoulder and shift your entire body, chest, head, even your eyes, like you're committing to that direction. Then, boom, explode the other way with the ball. It's like lying to the defender with your whole body. Imagine you trying to convince your mom you didn't eat the last cookie. You don't just say it, you act it. You lean into it. That's the body feint. Training drill for the body feint. Set up 2 cones about 2 meters apart and pretend one is the defender. Dribble slowly towards it. Practice exaggerating your body feint, shoulder drop, head fake, even little knee bend before pushing the ball to the opposite side. Do this repeatedly until your fake looks so real that even you believe it. Record yourself on your phone if you have to. If you don't cringe watching it, you're not selling it enough. Key principle number 1, sell the fake with your body, not just the ball. Defenders react to your movement, not the little toe poke you do. Remember that. Now, when you combine this move with acceleration, you become lethal. Which brings me to technique number 2, the explosive first step, Messi's acceleration weapon. Ever notice how Messi doesn't really dribble around defenders in circles? He takes one touch, sells a feint, and then bang, he's gone. That's because he mastered the explosive first step. It's not about being fast over 100 meters. It's about being lightning quick over the first 2. Think about it. Most defenders can recover if you're just jogging past them. But if you explode with your first touch after a fake, they're left standing. It's like playing FIFA and hitting sprint just as the defender lunges. The poor guy has no chance. Here's how you train it. Start from a standing dribble. Perform a body feint or fake. Then push the ball 1 or 2 meters away and immediately sprint after it. Focus on that first 2 steps. Pump your arms, lean forward, and imagine you're being chased by your angry PE teacher who just found out you skipped warm-ups. Key principle number 2. Speed kills, but timing buries. It's not just about being fast. It's about when you explode. Right after the fake is when defenders are off balance. That's your kill shot. Training drill for the first step. Set up 3 cones in a line, each 2 meters apart. Start dribbling slowly towards the first cone, perform a feint, then push the ball explosively to the second cone and sprint. Reset and repeat. Build muscle memory so your acceleration becomes automatic right after a fake. Here's the mistake most beginners make. They do the fake, it works, the defender stumbles, and then they casually dribble away like they've got all day. Bro, no. You attack the space like Messi attacking Real Madrid's backline in El Clasico. You don't give defenders time to recover. Key principle number 3. Attack the space immediately. Defenders hate space behind them. The moment you see it, you own it. Now, let's pause here. We've talked about the body feint and the explosive first step. 2 basic yet deadly tools. Already, you're miles ahead of most beginners who just try to nutmeg everyone and lose the ball. But we're not stopping at 90%. Nah, we're going full Messi mode here. Because once you add these next skills, defenders won't just fear you, they'll start praying you lose the ball before you even reach them. Tweak combinations? Try a quick body feint followed by an explosive first step. They go like peanut butter and jelly. Or do a stop and go as a way to set up your body feint. Either way, think. Quick recap before we move on. Body feint, sell the lie with your entire body. Explosive first step, don't just be fast at the right moment. Attack the space immediately. Defenders hate space behind them. The moment you see it, you own it. These are fundamentals. Messi built his empire on them. And when we continue, I'll show you 3 more Messi-inspired moves that defenders absolutely hate, including one that made even world-class defenders look like training cones. But before we head there, let me drop one last principle you need to tattoo into your brain. Key principle number 4, keep it simple. The flashiest move isn't the deadliest move. Messi's best skill was simplicity executed at the perfect time. Don't be the guy juggling and doing backflips while the ball rolls out for a throw-in. Be the guy who beats his man and creates a goal. Now you've got that explosive first step, and you understand that keeping it simple makes you dangerous. That's already enough to cook 90% of defenders you'll meet in Sunday League. But we're not stopping at 90%. Nah, we're going full Messi mode here. Because once you add these next skills, defenders won't just fear you, they'll start praying you lose the ball before you even reach them. Technique number 3, the stop and go. Freeze, then burn. This one's straight up criminal when you master it. The stop and go is basically you playing psychological warfare with the defender. You slow everything down, lull them into thinking you've got them locked, then boom, you accelerate past them before they can blink. Messi did this so many times on the wing. He'd slow down, almost walk with the ball, bait the defender into relaxing, and then explode into open space. Here's how it executed. 1. Approach the defender with the ball under control. 2. As you get close, suddenly decelerate. Kill the ball slightly under your foot or with a soft touch. Your body language should scream, "Relax, I'm chillin'." The defender will slow down too. This is the trap. The moment you see them ease up, push the ball forward and accelerate like your Wi-Fi just came back after lagging all game. The beauty of this move is rhythm. It makes defenders bite because humans are naturally wired to mirror pace. If you slow down, they slow down. That's when you strike. Training drill for the stop and go. Set up 4 cones about 5 meters apart. Dribble at medium pace to the first cone, stop or slow right before it, then push the ball quickly to the next cone and accelerate. Repeat until you feel comfortable shifting gears instantly. Think of it like driving a car. You've got to know when to slam the brakes and when to hit the gas. Key principle number 5. Change of pace is more dangerous than pure pace. You don't need to be the fastest guy on the pitch. If you can manipulate speed, you'll look fast because the defender is always a step behind. And let me tell you a story. Go back and watch Messi versus Boateng in the Champions League semifinal. That wasn't just a body feint, it was rhythm change. He slowed down, froze Boateng, then blasted past him with that quick touch. Poor Boateng ended up on the ground like his controller disconnected. That's the stop and go at work. Now, let's turn to one of Messi's signature tools. Technique number 4, the La Croqueta, the slide-by move. Ah yes, Andres Iniesta's favorite, but Messi perfected it in his own way. The La Croqueta is perfect when a defender is right on top of you and you don't have space for a big trick. Instead of panicking, you just glide past them like butter on hot toast. It's quick, clean, and humiliating for the defender. The key here isn't just the touch, it's your body. You've got to move your whole body across, blocking the defender from reaching the ball. Messi did this countless times in tight spaces, especially in the box. It's like saying, "Excuse me, just passing through," and walking past security at a nightclub. Training drill for the lock. Then, add a defender or a poor sibling you bribe with snacks and practice gliding past real pressure. Key principle number 6, protect the ball with your body. The ball isn't just at your feet, it's part of your body shield. Use your hip, your shoulder, your arm, within reason, to keep defenders from poking it away. Beginners often forget this and leave the ball exposed like free candy. Don't do that. When Messi uses La Croqueta, notice how his body slides with the ball, making it impossible for defenders to reach without fouling. That's how you dominate 1v1 battles, not just with skill, but with smart body positioning. Technique number 5, the Messi cut, diagonal destruction. If I had to pick one move that defines Messi's career, it's this, the diagonal cut inside. You've seen it 1,000 times. Messi picks the ball up on the right wing, feints outside, then cuts inside onto his left foot and either shoots or creates havoc. Every defender on earth knows it's coming, yet they can't stop it. That's how deadly it is. The secret? Angle and timing. When you cut diagonally, you're not just moving, you're forcing the defender to turn their body. Defenders hate turning. It's like asking a school bus to do a U-turn in an alleyway. That's when you pounce. Step by step, approach the defender at pace. Drop your shoulders slightly as if you're going down the line. If you've got a decent shot, you can unleash one from the edge of the box, just like Messi did against countless goalkeepers. If not, you'll still drag multiple defenders out of position, opening space for teammates. Training drill for the Messi cut. Place a cone about 5 meters in front of you. Dribble toward it, feint to the outside, then cut diagonally across. After a few reps, add a shot on goal to practice the full move. This builds not just the dribble, but the end product. Key principle number 7, always end the dribble with purpose. Beating a defender is fun, but football isn't a freestyle show. It's about creating goals. Once you cut inside, shoot, pass, or create danger. Don't just dribble in circles like you're warming up for Zumba class. And that's the last piece of the puzzle. You've now got 5 Messi-inspired skills and 7 key principles to build your 1v1 dominance. Body feint. Sell the lie with your body. Explosive first step. Timing beats raw speed. Stop and go. Manipulate rhythm. La Croqueta. Glide past tight pressure. Messi cut. Attack diagonally with purpose. And the principles: sell the fake, explode at the right moment, attack the space, keep it simple, change of pace, protect the ball, and always end with purpose. That's your blueprint. Now let me leave you with this. Messi didn't wake up one morning and magically become untouchable. He practiced these moves 1,000,000 times, in backyards, on training grounds, against cones, against defenders. He turned repetition into instinct, and that's exactly what you need to do. You're not going to master the body feint in a day. You're not going to pull off the La Croqueta in your next game without messing up once or twice. But if you keep practicing, really practicing, these will become part of your natural game. And here's the best part. When you pull them off in a match, the feeling is insane. Beating a defender 1v1 is one of the purest joys in football. It's you versus them. And when you win, you don't just build confidence, you build fear in the defenders. Next time you get the ball, they'll already be second-guessing you. That's when you know you've got them. So here's your homework. Pick 2 of these moves and train them this week. Don't try all 5 at once. You'll fry your brain. Get comfortable with 2, then slowly add more. Consistency beats intensity. And if you ever doubt yourself, remember, even the GOAT himself started small. Messi wasn't the tallest, wasn't the fastest, but he mastered the fundamentals so well that defenders couldn't touch him. You can do the same. Now get out there, hit the pitch, and start embarrassing some defenders. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a teammate who desperately needs better dribbling skills. You know the one, the guy who thinks step overs solve everything but loses the ball every time. Yeah, send it to him. Train hard, play smart, and I'll see you next time. Until then, become that 1v1 boss.